Hello again, it's your friendly neighborhood host, JT Wheatley, back for another edition of the Classics, this time with The Tick, the Complete Edlund, which collects all 12 of his original comic books by Ben Edlund of his original creation, The Tick, which, crazy enough, was originally meant to be the mascot for New England Comic Store back in 1986 with their newsletter, but it's since morphed his own classic character, produced over 12 issues, 424 characters in this trade paperback, and The Tick remains one of the great satirical comic book characters of all time. Essentially, he's a guy in a blue tick costume who's super strong and nigh invulnerable, but has no memory of his past. And in this one, he's released from a mental institution and sent to the city where he becomes a superhero, eventually befriending his sidekick Arthur, who's a guy in a white moth outfit. And they try to fight crime in this crazy city, dealing from everywhere from Paul the Samurai to a man-eating cow. And it's just hilarity from beginning to end. And like all incarnations of The Tick, Ben Edlund always stated that every incarnation is meant to make fun of comics in their current time. And with The Tick, it was making fun of the comics of the 1980s and 90s, brilliantly sending up all those tropes. And just hilarious beginning and end. And it's matched by Edlund's also wonderful art. He's a brilliant, even though Edlund has since gone to be a very talented TV writer, working on shows from Firefly to Gotham, he is truly really great. This still is magnum opus. The Tick has been a creation that has been continuing on ever since, from the Saturday morning cartoons to the various live action TV shows, which I will probably get to in the very following episodes. But for now, if you want a great comic book read to check out The Tick, the Complete Edlund by Ben Edlund. Well, yeah, naturally Ben Edlund, because that is a classic collection of some of the funniest comic books you'll ever read, and it's a true classic from beginning to end.
Look, we gotta talk.
Yeah, Thunder Talk.
We're going all kinds of sideways with that sweet nerd junk.
Woke nerd junk.
It's topical.
Political.
Dare I say radical.
We've got all your latest news and reviews.
Hot music.
And a whole lot of comedy.
But it ain't for kids.
Definitely mature content.
So let's talk.
Let's talk Thunder Talk.
Thunder Talk is a proud member of the ESO network.
Now it is April 13th, 2023, time for my favorite comic of the week. Star Wars Ewoks by Alyssa Wong and various artists, which is a very charming little one-shot in time for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. Yeah, it's been 40 years. We're all old. But basically, this is a bunch of Ewoks around the campfire telling various stories, ranging from humorous comedy ones to horror ones, being chased by monsters, all in a very different and various art styles, reflecting the tones, like it goes from comedy to horror, and also done without any dialogue. It's just a bunch of Ewoks talking to one another in their little Ewok dialect, and it does very effectively. Once again, showing how art comics really are a visual medium, and you can tell a great story just without dialogue at all. And this is a great little one shot for the fans of Return of the Jedi like myself. I still think it's a perfect end to the original trilogy, and even the Ewoks have kind of grown on me. When they're done right, Ewoks are actually very charming creatures in and of themselves. And yeah, it's a great little one shot, great read for the anniversary. And with that, we'll conclude this episode of the Classics for this week. But join me again next week for another edition. And if you can, go out and check out The Tick, the Complete Edlund, because that is a true classic.